Hello, everyone. I would like to introduce to you Ms. Tracey Bryant, who is actually a resident of Interfaith Terrace, where Hoops and Homework has one of its programs. And I'd also like to thank Ms. Bryant so much for being part of passing the resolution last night at the City Council making February 25th Hoops and Homework Day in Framingham. So let's look forward to Ms. Bryant telling us a little bit about whatever she'd like to tell us. Go ahead, Tracey.
Okay, thank you, Herb, for having me to speak about Hoops and Homework and to celebrate the achievement that has been done thus far. I am over the moon about the expansion that has been done. Everything is a teachable moment. Children learn more from being around adults and their circumstances than anything else. And a gap is there when parents and family cannot be there to show them. So Hoops and Homework, like any good neighborhood program, is critical. It's so important and so valuable. Now, it started with an idea, thank you, to feed into the lives of children everywhere. And that is important because everyone is a part of the fabric of our society. So just like with the seed, if you don't put the seed in a good soil, if you don't nurture it, if you don't feed it, if you don't give it the conditions it needs, it will not produce beneficial fruit to society, right? So it's not we are helping them. It is we are helping us. That we're all one society, one child, one family, right? So now Hoops and Homework, the center, it began, and with the lesson, I think children naturally, subconsciously were able to draw from that, and the neighborhood, and some adults too, is that you start where you are. You take whatever raw materials you have and you make the difference. You put in the effort and you make something happen. And so we used books. We got the books. We got the tables. Herb, you got those things donated. We used the space available, right? And it wasn't our total vision, right? The ultimate vision, but you start with step one. Then now I'm so excited because it's like when you move into a new home, the home that you've dreamed of, you've saved for, you've worked for, and you may move into a bigger one later. But right now it actually manifests a homework center and in a recreation center for the kids, right? And again, it shows them it's compatible with the neighborhood because it's not the biggest space ever, but it is the shining light in the middle of our complex, right? Now, it looks like a center. It focuses on homework and recreation play. And I love the name. The name is the short way of indicating what it's about, what is important, what we need to teach the children, which is how to balance their lives, how to order it, how to grow. They have the innate materials to make the difference in their lives. So it really is a center for empowerment, right? So homework, obviously, we need to study, as my sister says, right? And she has her EDD in education, right? She always says, this generation has to be reminded constantly, there are no shortcuts. You have to put in the work. Homework, work, and you have to get in the habit of it. Many children tested high in intelligence, but if they didn't test high in homework skills, they're not going to be able to, they're going to end up frustrated, not able to turn what they know they have inside into the practical lives that they want to live. Now, hoops is a great metaphor also. Practically speaking, we know basketball, our children play basketball all the time, but it's also a metaphor for what you're putting an effort to reach for a tangible goal. The ball in the hoop, right? What's coming out of you has to go into something to produce that win in your external life, right? So you're taking all that effort, But you don't do it alone. It takes your individual effort, but you also need to learn to work with the energies of other people. It has to be coordinated. You learn that you need to respect hierarchy in terms of authority also. Someone has to be looking at the overall plan. So neighborhood-based programs that do this kind of work also helps parents because it teaches the children to respect authority also. Someone needs to be looking out for you. It helps the schools because, again, it teaches the respect for the overarching plan and what they're doing, the coach, someone coaching you. And it teaches the children that hope. You have people in society that know your value and that will help you. You're not alone, right? So you need to feel accepted and valued in your family, in your neighborhood, in your city, everywhere, in your schools. That's how you build ownership in children. That's how they start to feel like I'm a part of this life, right? So the homework, the hoops and homework. We all know, we didn't need the studies to tell us, so they're out there, that just doing homework all the time, just learning all the time doesn't work. And you don't learn well if you don't have play also. You need the balance. So we are building without any high pressured techniques, just as naturally building in them the balance, the habits, the security. Children need to feel valued. They need to feel hope. They need to feel that things are possible. And this little program with meager resources does all that. And we produce children. The effect on Framingham is beneficial for time immemorial and in the lives of children because they go on to have children. They go on to be more productive. They go on to be more fulfilled, and they teach the values that they learned. And I could go on forever, but that's for another day, another article. I just say, yes, let us continue on. Let us support this work. And Herb, as you know me, I definitely get involved, and I'm saying this is one step, and we are going to be dedicated. I'm going to make sure we stay dedicated to improving constantly the quality. We do want to expand, but we want to first, we don't want to touch any child's life and not do it as well as it could be, feed into their lives as well as it could be. So thank you. Hoops and homework. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you.